So first, as we know, we're just starting with basic APIs is good. Now we're gonna start in another function. So what type of function should we start? So let me wait and think. The function name is just okay. It's time to get in the HTML again. So this time we're gonna place a section and this section. So and I think this is the not right way. Okay, I'm gonna make the section right here and okay. So I'm gonna give the section as equal to something like display. So do you like that? I know you're gonna like. Okay guys, this is how we're gonna do. So section, inside the section we have already, so it doesn't make any changes to it. So if you just simply load that, you can see it's just been loading and okay, submit works and everything works fine. Okay, and now we're gonna create a function to design the HTML. So redesign HTML. So I'm gonna make as I think design HTML, and I'm gonna make, so it doesn't take any parameters for now. So if you need, we can have the parameters if you need. So let's come to down, and here we can start the function. So we're using maximum constructor functions, so we're not going with a complete object-oriented programming using classes for now, because you can use also create objects using these functions if you want. So that's what JavaScript is useful. Design HTML as is suggesting. Okay guys, and okay, now it's time to do some type of things. So we have the thumbnail, title and the channel ID. So thing we need to do is display them in an order of our own channel. So I'm gonna make this as center. So I'm gonna see, so if how many results that depends on, I'm gonna place 3 channels on a line. So like this it will be placed. So first channel, second channel, third channel, and the next line will be the next 3 channels. So that's how I'm placing. So first I need to write a function. So we need to run the for loop. Okay, before running for loop, let me explain simple design. Okay, so here comes the Jquery file, and the open parenthesis again dot append, and again the parenthesis again. So this is the simple, this is a Jquery function. So in the first parenthesis and first in between the parenthesis, we need to have the ID or a class. So if you're gonna use, okay, you're gonna place single quotes, and if you use an hashtag, it will be an ID. If you use a dot, it would be a class. So as we are mostly using IDs, we're gonna use only hashtag, and here you can see the display is to be this one. So copy this, and I'm gonna paste it right here. And now coming to here, so hashtag display, and the append goes to whatever we're going to append right in here. So inside the display, you can append. So append is nothing but adding it's like concatenation. So we're just gonna add something after this, and that's what we're gonna say. Okay, so we need to append something like this. So I'm gonna make a div element right here, just wanna make as an element. So when I add this, so is it required to give an ID so that we can easily find it in futures? So as you know, so we just started with the single quotes. So if you want make it and a string, so we need to divide them here. So you can see this addition operators are changed in the different colors, thick blue, because the string has been numbered. Here this is a string and this is string, and in between we can add anything. So if you can place double strings, you can place another string, but it's not required. First we need to place a channel ID. So I'm gonna place the channel ID right here, so it is easier to us to find out where we are, we can find out them easily. So the next thing is and now it's time okay, in between the div first we need to place the image. So and I'm gonna make this align equals to center, and so that's it. And I think okay, I'll explain the other attribute. So this attribute is to make every element inside this element to center align, so this can align them into center. First thing we need to place an image as like input, so it only would be an one line one, so it contains a source file, so src okay equals, and I can double quotes. Okay, let me enlarge this, you can see it clearly. Okay, now in the source file we need the URL of the image, so we're going to implement this thumbnail right there. So we're going to copy this and paste it. So before we need to divide the string again, and we're going to place the addition operators and paste that. So now we have the thumbnail. So the line is extending, and okay, let me make some spaces between so you can see that clearly. And you can see we cannot move the taskbar while recording, so I'm going to do a line break right here. So it is line break, so to include that line, it's still existing after the line also, so I'm going to be /. It indicates that line hasn't been break and it just continues in the next line. So here we will make an indentation and make a bar. So we're gonna make a /, again, so that it doesn't end it. So we have the image, and next thing is to display the title. So before we display the title, I need the user, when he click on the title, he need to be taken to the channel of the user. So I'm gonna place a tag and close the a tag. And here a tags doesn't have the source, it has the tag, a URL, so it should be as a href. You should be learning every attribute before coming to here. HTML is the very basic, so you can learn it very easily if you want. So in the href we're gonna place http, as I mostly recommend you to use. It is secure servers, https and youtube.com and /. So we're gonna redirect them using the channel ID. It's the main thing. So as I said, as we know, as I already said that okay, I'm not getting it. So title may be same to different channels, but ID is unique. So we're gonna use ID. So to redirect them using IDs, we're gonna place the channel and the /. So again the line break, break of the string, addition operators, and we're gonna just copy this channel ID from here. Copy this, and I'm gonna place it right here. Okay, now whenever the user clicks, it just redirects. The link is ready. So now it's time to place a h1 tag. So I'm using h1 tags because the tag should be looking so big. So if you want, we can decrease to h3, add a file of 3, so it can be decreased. So now here again breaking of string and addition operators, and in between them we're gonna add the channel title. So the channel title is ready right now. So channel title is ready right now. So now next thing is to do, so this is what everything looks like. So as we know, I is not a number right here, so it doesn't be designated. So we need to run a for loop for this. So this is where now the problem comes. We haven't been temp is a local variable right here. We need to use the length of the array, so we need to again remove this here, and we need to have a comma right here and use the temp. It should be equal to an array. Okay, now temp is a global variable. You can access it directly out of anywhere. Sorry for my throat problem, guys. Now we're gonna use for loop, and we can make it var I equal to 0 semicolon I less than temp dot length sorry, length, it should be temp, and I'm gonna increment every time I plus plus, so it should be in the parentheses. I think it's curly braces. Okay, so that's what it should be looking. Okay, we are doing every time we append these things, as I said. Okay, now let me close this and see if it's how it's going to be working. So instead of doing this, we're going to search for the PewDiePie. So guys, and you can search like anything, so it doesn't depend. So I'm typing everything in small, it doesn't show. This is spelling mistake, so you can see it should be PIE. I just typed a PIE. So let's see if we can search and give the results as we expected. So okay, just replaced, I mean just working. As you can see, PewDiePie, and as I misspelled it, even it just gave me the perfect result. And next is where replaced. It is because he highly popular and he is the mostly searched. Even if you make a spelling mistake to his channel, it eventually direct to his channel. So let me search my channel. So when I click search, okay, now it's been loading. Okay, it making 2 times me to click that button. I think that's a mistake. So you can see this is my channel. When I click here, it gonna take me to the channel, I mean my own channel. So you can see, just redirect me to my own channel. You can see my channel right now. Okay, lots of things are going on right here. So since my console is open, this is what happens when you load a YouTube page. If you want, you can observe this many requests going to be sent to YouTube every time when you load a single page. And this is one more problem. So you cannot leave the user without keeping them in your page. So we need the user to be opened in another tab. So you can see I'm now having a 642 subscribers, and my latest video was at Patreon, how to get money through online. So this is my video, and this is my channel. So guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and you will be notified a bell icon. Click that and you'll be notified when I upload a video. So never forget that. So this is my channel right now. So it just brought me to my own channel. So let's go back to our own HTML page. That's what we're building right now. Okay, just brought back us. So we cannot user to be get out of channel. So after, okay, this is the double quotes. So after the double quotes, we need to place a target. So as it right, so target, so spelling mistake, target equal to, and double quotes, it should be underscore blank. It's an attribute which is telling to load the page in the new tab. So that's it. So you can see that clearly where you know the page. And when I click this submit button, so it's just loading. Okay, now when I click my own channel, you can see it is now creating a new tab. So when I click another channel, you can see the same result it's been doing. Okay, now we have a HTML page, but this is now how we are going to do. We need 3 channels to be displayed in a line. So we have around 5 channels here, so we should be making them to display. So inside the for loop itself, I'm gonna write if statement right here. If I is and I should be finding for every 3 numbers. So if I runs for 3 times, so there should be a logic to append a break of the line to be. So, and one more thing I just forgot. So we haven't placed any break lines, but the elements are being placing after line after line. So we need to make them as an inline. So to do that, we need to head over to here, this here, and we're gonna make a style attributes, and we're gonna have double quotes. Inside it, we're gonna place a text align. Okay, align, not align. So text align and a colon, it should be in line, so we can give that. So I think that's the parameter we should be giving. I think it should be working. Expression 32, we got an error, right? The first time in the whole year. 32, where is it? So okay, handwritten, just remove that and now let's replace that. If it's gonna be working. So when I click the submit button, okay, I should be pressing it 2 times. Okay, it's still not working. Okay, I'll be searching. I've been getting so much. So we need to have an variable right here. So var count equal to 0. So I'm going to be placing if count equal to 3, like 3. So it should be 3 starting from 0. It should be 1. So starting from 0, it should be increment 1, 2, 3. After 3 times, count is equal to 3. No, it should be count equal to 2. I think so. As if I am right, because it's starting from 0. After first loop it can be turned into 1, and in the second loop it can be turned into 2, and by the third loop it doesn't even change that. So we need to be before it turns. So count equal to, I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna add this. So just copy this whole thing. It's what a better thing. So and I'm gonna delete this whole thing, and I'm gonna implement the break command. And we should be doing, and one more thing we forgot, so just doing it here. Okay, so we can do this like here. So and so the main thing we just don't forget is count should be every time incremented. And so, and we should be also, when if you find count should be equalized to 0. Okay, I think this is the better way. So we're just starting with 2. So without confusion, it's better start with 1, and so that we can place here a 3, here also a 1, and count will be normal. So make count not sub equal to count single equal to 1. Count make equal to 1. Okay, that's, and we're gonna write an if statement again. So if, so this is how we're gonna do this. I is less than length, so it is the final loop then. So it's then I'm gonna implement again, copy this whole append file. So in here, so include and now we are gonna append this thing. So after everything we're gonna just go into the down, so it's gonna help us to go after the that. So line break not in done yet, so this is how it's gonna be. So now let's see if it's gonna be working. Submit button clicked, and it should be done twice. I really doesn't understand what's this. It just only search it for only once. Okay, cout is not defined, so we just made a mistake somewhere. Okay, we just doesn't place count, and that's a mistake. Now let's see if it's gonna be working or not. So when I click submit, it should be woke up immediately. Okay, no. So I should be less than, not like that, I should be the final one. So if I is I is equal to temp length minus 1. So this is what we're doing. So loop is running only before the length of that. So it's what we're going to, if length of the is 2, it's going to length up to 1. So 0 and 1, 2 times it's going to be running, but the number is only 1. So let's see now it's going to be working. So we're just making small simple mistakes every time. Here we go. Now the submit, has been placed end of the thing, and we can change here. So you can see, so but we have this still are in here, so I'm going to use a simple thing again here. As we are getting this thing here, so what I'm going to do is, so grab this. So when we get the keyword, immediately I'm going to do document.searchbar.value, not in spite of value I'm going to do inner HTML, so equals to something null, and that's it. So here ID should be replaced with the section. So now here you see guys, when we get the value of the keyword, immediately I'm gonna erase the display, I mean the whole setup of this. So let me show you how it's gonna be doing. See, when I click the submit button, you can see it does disappears. Okay, we just found the error. So design HTML is not been calling yet, just taking time. So instead of, for now I'm gonna do from, instead of doing from here, we're gonna call it from here. So let's see if it's gonna be working. So now let's click the submit button, and it's just taking the request, but there is something wrong in calling the function of design.html. So what just happening? So it should be called immediately, as we know, but okay, I understand. So I mean the maximum, I mean object programming is a it's down to top approach. Like the function main should be, I learned C++, and they said main should be at the end, and the functions used in there will be at the top. So this is how the order should be, and the order makes error first to us. So this is how it should be, guys. So now it should be working. So now let's test it. I hope it can be working. Okay, just send the request, and so coming to the memory, is there anything? Fine, design.html isn't been working yet. How this be possible? What the error are we making right in here? So in spite of doing this in here, we're gonna make it in here. So when now the function is called, I'm gonna erase this off. So this would make us to, so until the function is been called, I mean design HTML is called, it doesn't mean erased. So the function is been calling, I mean it wasn't been executing it. That's the problem. Okay, the function has been called, so the error should be in between here. So what we're gonna do? What are we going to do? So submit, and we just only submit it, and it should be calling the button click function. So the function is calling here, and it's calling the design, first calling search code, and that's calling the design HTML. So now let's see if design HTML can be called from here. It's going to be working. Still not working. So and I think this is an error, and so it's not working. We should be clicking this 2 times, and the first time it's just loading, and when we click this second time, then only the results are displaying. Okay, that's an error we found today, and I haven't found this before. So finally this is the thing. So but we are still not been done it. So we usually break the lines, but we need this to be loaded in a single line. So I know a text align inline law. So I think I know here, so it should be right here. So guys, I'll be back in a while, so I'll be checking that how it's gonna be done. Okay guys, and I got the solution. So this is what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do is just remove this not in here. So let's try with the developments first. So style, not the text element, it's the display. I think so it's a float first, float, and it is the left. So then will be floated to the left of the next one, and the semicolon and the display. I just forgot it, and display is the inline. So there is no need of recommend the semicolon. So now let's see if it's gonna be working. There we go. Everything displayed in inline. So we need spaces between them. I mean the gaps should be similarly existing. So there's more to work with CSS and all those things. So for now we're not going to do that. So let it be like that. So in the next in the next tutorials I'll be trying to do that. So we're just not going to stop today. So we have two errors with us. One is to make them to display a page in the 3 blocks. I mean they should be displayed like that. And the next thing is to check why should we press the submit button 2 times. That's the errors we need to find out the solution for them. So I'll be doing that in a while. So thanks for watching guys, and if you really like the video, hit the like button, and so make sure you subscribe my channel and turn the notifications on so you may not miss any videos of my channel. So thanks for watching guys. I will be meeting you in another video with an awesome APIs like this. So if you start doing that, go ahead. I will be placing the GitHub projects, and you can find a link in that GitHub projects links. Okay, so thanks for watching guys. I'll be meeting you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel.